Alright, so why Chinese and Indians speak better English than Malay? I think the first reason is because the immersion. You know, like the Chinese people, they always speak English with their kids. They teach English in the early age. They encourage their children to watch English cartoon like Bunnies and Friends. And compared to Malay, our parents never speak English at home, and we always watch cartoon, a Malay cartoon like Upin Ipin, Yusuf Sontorian, and then the speaking practice. As I say, the Chinese and Indian people, Indian kids, they already speak English before they enter the school with their parents. They speak with their parents, so when they enter the elementary school, then we're gonna speak this with their friends. They use this as a conversation, as a speaking. But we as a Malay, we don't speak English at home. So when we enter the elementary school, that's the first time we learn about English. So we just treat this English as a subject. We don't really use it as a conversation, because English in the school, basically they just teach you grammar and how to writing, not the speaking. The only thing that we speak in school, maybe please teacher, may I go to toilet, or good morning teacher, thank you and goodbye teacher. That's the only thing we speak in school. And then these Chinese and Indian parents, majority of them, we're gonna send their kids to the tuition to learn English, and also they're gonna send their children to public speaking class. I went to this Sylvia Wong Academy at Ipoh, and I can see a lot of Chinese parents send their kids there, learn how to speak confidently, public speaking, and they also encourage the kids to join this public speaking competition in the early age. Malay, no, we never do that. We're too scared to speak English. And lastly is the mindset. Mindset is really important. For Chinese and Indian, they don't have any problem to speak English. They know that English is important for the career, for the future, to speak with other people as foreigner. But it's for the Malay, we have the mindset that, oh, English is not that important. We live in Malaysia, just speak Malay lah. When we hear the Malay trying to speak English, we're gonna say, oh, speaking London, oh, shut off. This always this mindset. That's why in Malaysia, if you can see in the company, normally the higher position is been full with Chinese and Indian, and Malay maybe just like a supervisor or manager. That is the reality. That's why when I joined this English online class, I see a lot of Malays. They are engineers, they are architects, but their English is bad, and that's why they joined that class. They said that the English make their upper management don't trust them, and they don't get promoted. Then there's one guy, when he improved his English, he went to the 3 interviews and he nailed all the interviews, and he start become more confident because they can communicate their idea. Also like me, I also, before, my English is not that bad. Right now also I'm trying to improve my English. I speak English every single day. I upload. Right now I'm starting to upload video on YouTube again. So right now I start being more confident to speaking, to express my thought, because majority of us, we have the idea, we know what we want to talk about, we can deliver it because this language barrier. Right, so that's it video for today. Thank you.